Hello, hello, welcome to the stream. Today we're gonna finally finish up Ysa. Or, I should say, start and finish Ysa. Since I didn't get it even started last time.
Welcome to the Gardens of Ysa, home of the Summer Court, and the warm heart of the Feylands. It is a rare occasion for us to welcome a child of dust into Ysa, but it is equally rare that Niralam chooses a champion. Pleased to meet you. I am Chancellor to the High King. I pray you enjoy our hospitality.
Yay.
Excuse me, mortal. Watch your back.
Hey, now I'm gonna go find all the damn trainers. There's a ton of them here.
Good day.
Oh, excellent. Another... Oh, a mortal. I don't think I could... Well, perhaps I might. Yes, of course. Why not? You, Dustling, how would you like to make some of your shiny, bright metal? What's it called? Ah, yes, gold. How would you like some of that?
I kinda have plenty, but okay.
My role is with the Hall of Appointments, to prepare visiting ambassadors and dignitaries to meet with the Court of Summer. Right now, there are 4 terrible, regal lords and ladies that wish to see High King Tatarian, but they are a fickle lot and require extra, handling. They must enter the font in a procession, but each has his or her own preferences, and I can't afford to offend any of them. Wonderful. That's one less aggravation that demands my concern. Thank you, mortal. The dignitaries have been seen about the gardens, enjoying its many splendors. I will remain here and await your advice. Farewell.
Hello? It is a glorious day.
Welcome.
Where is the Fate Weaver?
Why, hello. I am Viscount Setter, the All-Seer. Are you from the Hall of Appointments? Order? I care nothing for order. It is the others who insist on such foolishness and frippery. However, if you are the one who determines such things, may I ask that you place me behind the Warlord Wenery? I enjoy watching her backside travel.
Got a bit of a pervert here.
It would be best if Garnet trails far behind Great Huntress Hartman. Once at each other's throats, those two are difficult to tear apart. Always a pleasure.
Hello.
I am at your service, fleshy master.
It is a glorious day.
Hello.
Could have sworn there was a Fate Weaver here. There is not. Of course there's not. Why would there be? What's up, Azrael? Really? That sucks.
Yes?
And how did you manage that? She normally spawns right in there with you.
They may not welcome me with open arms, but the villagers will accept the medicines they need.
Wonder if you ran into a bit of a glitch.
Farewell.
Because that is definitely not supposed to happen. Did you talk to Aelin Shear at the House of Ballads before? Or did you go straight to Niralim?
Haven't we spoken? I don't recall. This old head is always a pleasure.
Oh, I can't freaking do my training with him until I do this quest. Guess I'll be running around naked for a while. I should say in my ragged clothing, but it's basically naked. I fate weaved, so I'm in ragged clothing, no armor. In a game like this, that's basically naked. No protection whatsoever.
Good evening.
Yeah, a little bit. All because I can't talk to Viscount Setter while this quest is up. I know, I've actually done that by accident a couple times. Sold the clothing and it's like, oops, I'm naked.
Welcome. Oh, you took me by surprise. I'm not accustomed to mortals on the trellis. Please, enter. I am Lord Saramar, the High Lore Sage of Ysa. I am here to answer all questions regarding the House of Ballads and the House of Valor. May good fortune follow.
May the stone sing your song to the
That sounds
ages.
like him.
May the breath of time remember you. Listen. Listen as the echo stone Olaine sought to bring the light of truth. To save a village plagued. To find a cure for them. Her quest. The Maid of Windermere. Her test. Once the ill were brought to health, and the villain had fallen by, good Olaine returned to mortal ground and gifted them with magic found.
Oh, she's getting there. She's definitely getting there. Damn, she beat it early. Did you rush that part of the game?
You feel it, don't you? The font's waning flow. You are intimate with the ways of magic. You're like me, youngling. You see the end. Of the Gardens of Ysa? Of the Summer Court? Why, this crystal war may be the end of all Fae. I know because I am Nomeron, master of the font, the wellspring of all Summer Court magic. I've seen it flow at its highest, but I've never seen it so dry. Something must be done before all this city withers into nothingness.
No, what conundrum are you in?
The flow is controlled from the Lyceum Grove down below. We must open the root system and allow more water through. However, the magic that regulates this flow can only be used by some. It's protected by a ward known as the Waterlock. It can only be opened by one who carries drops from each of the 5 sacred pools surrounding Ysa. Collect these drops, and you can break the Waterlock. Goodbye.
Would she actually become Forsworn? It looks better than the tatters, that's for sure.
I am the great huntress Hartwin, and you are not allowed on the trellis. What brings you here, beautiful? How quaint. Well, I am the most respected and most deserved to lead. Besides, I detest that harlot, Warlord Winry. So it is only right I meet the High King before her. There is something not quite right about you, and I'm not sure if we should be speaking. The pleasure was up. Goodbye.
Would make them both pretty dangerous.
Yes, mortal?
Sounds like it'd be a fun battle. Fighting a master of magic and a master of blades at the same time. Definitely fun.
The Maid, convinced of Olane's threat, agreed to free the town. The people offered thanks and praise, and quietly she went her ways. Once the ill were brought to health, and the villain had fallen by, good Olane returned to mortal ground, and gifted them with magic found.
Even more fun.
You've been watching me long enough. What is it? Farewell.
That's 2 of 6.
That's good. Ysa. If you're looking, I don't have many weapons to...
In other words, it would be a very fun battle.
to offer on account of... Come back again.
They're nonsense. Get over here. We don't abide. I'd buy strangers in Ysa? Okay then. Get to know your blade. Yeah.
Okay, now the battle's just turning into a nightmare. So much to keep track of. Yeah, there's a lot to keep track of in that battle, and that's just one character. What's Sylvanas doing?
Aren't you bold? This is the Varani wing of the embassy, and few venture here without being summoned. I'm Ambassador Odvar, he who bloodies the waters. The Varani allow the purchase of several titles for use in the gardens of Ysa. They are rare, and should be worn with great respect. No skin from my nose. Your business is your own. Stay out of my way.
I apologize, but one of my station has many
She
obligations
waifu
to attend
material,
to.
huh?
Please, excuse me.
Welcome to the embassy, young one. I am Scholar Icob of the Domus Of course. It's one simple service I can provide. Perhaps with time and effort, you will one day reside with us here in the embassy.
No, I personally don't
We
know.
all
I
must
don't know
consider it
Sylvanas
until
or
we meet
Sylvana
again.
as well as you do.
Let me guess. You're here to buy a title. No? A bribe, is that what you want? Listen to me. I'm no one's plaything. I apologize. Forgive me. Sometimes the work in this place is too much. I thought Ysa would be different, but it's just another nest of snakes. I understand. Well, I can offer you the traditional alpha titles that are available at the embassy. Very few can claim the title of Master Mystic. It means your power reaches far beyond this realm. Good choice. See you later.
Then we must do what needs to be done.
Perhaps we must finally swallow our dignity and draw our swords. Quiet. We must not discuss this further in the open. You must be the special messenger Tatarian's expecting. Trust me, the rest of us have heard plenty about it. Erwin can't keep his big mouth shut. I am Methani Keen, Dokalfar ambassador to the Summer Court Fae. I'm sorry. This is a difficult position sometimes. Something is about to happen, and it must be stopped. But that is all I can say. This is neither the time nor the place. If you're interested in hearing my story, meet me in the worship circle after dark, near the gates. I will wait for you there. Goodbye.
Oh yeah? He doesn't like Faye though, so that kind of makes sense. Oh, what was his reasoning then?
Presenting the Master Mystic. Why?
If you're looking to drown your worries at the bottom of a bottle, this is the place for you. I'm Gurturn Asker, and this is my establishment. But if you're looking for the Victor's Brew, we don't sell that in Asker's Alley, and you'll have to take your business elsewhere. It's the most popular drink in Amalur, at least it is now. My Asker's Ale used to be the preferred beverage, but every day brings more cancelled orders. My brother and I are working on a new drink, but it requires something special. Wait a minute. Maybe you could help. If you do, I could see to it that the merchants in Ysa treat you well. So here's what we're thinking. Bring back our grandmother's favorite Asker's Draft, a classic. The recipe calls for bristletongue seeds, and if you're talking rare ingredients, bristletongue tops the list. It's worthless for potions, but tastes fabulous. The problem is that the Fae control the use of bristletongue, as it's a product of the Font's waters. Talk to Jackson, their apothecary. He can probably get it for us. See you soon.
Come here, pretty. Hey there, pretty. This is Asker's Alley, best tavern in Ysa. Only tavern in Ysa, of course, but you didn't know that, did you? If you're new in the city, I can help. I know everything. About the Understyle, the Embassy, the Scholia Arcana, you name it. I know it all. Bye now. What is it?
It's gonna be a while. I gotta get the rest of my skills.
What could you possibly want from me? I am Warlord Wenery, Lady of the Red Sands. I am not to be disturbed. I am not petty, but I have limits, as do we all. I know I should lead the formation because of my position, but other, more tender individuals will insist otherwise.
I can put my skills back in after I talk to Jackson.
Whatever you do not make me walk behind the High Fae Mage Goronet. How shall I put this? He has an odor. Careful what you say, fell person. This is most important dealing with the lords and ladies of Ysa. Remember your place. Of course. But see that it doesn't happen again.
There were one person I'd want to kill, it'd be her. I hate Warlord Wenery. I mean, technically, I could take the frickin' dress off, but then I might get canceled. My channel might get shut down.
Please obey the edict.
I can't. My skills aren't high enough. I fate weaved, remember? And I can't put my skills back in until I get my skill training from Jackson.
Presenting the Master Mystic.
Yes? Oh, a mortal in the come see me again.
So I can get my skills, that's why. Pretty sure I got all of them in Detect Hidden. No, I'm going to be a universalist. There. Is that better? My armor's back on.
Welcome to the Lyceum Grove, where the majesty of the font is glorified and regulated. I am Jackson, apprentice to the Fontmaster and steward of tinctures and elixirs. Bristletongue, my, that would be something. A mockingbird with the font's only yield. Of course I will tell you where it is. What would be the fun in refusing?
What makes you
but
think
before
that?
I do that, you need to offer me something. Isn't that how you mortals act? One deed for another? A steward of tinctures and elixirs, I often dabble in alchemy, especially with the water from the font. And I need you to drink this potion. Good. I will know what this does to the mortal constitution. Go on, big gulps now. None of that sipping. Farewell, mortal.
Presenting the Master Mystic, wise daughter of Ysa.
Well, if he gave me poison and I died, I died. Just means that the world is fated to die with me. It is that simple. Aelin would do more than make him taste his own medicine. She would make him regret his existence.
Presenting the Master Mystic.
Mortals welcome.
I think that might be a bit too fast. She's gonna make him. She's gonna make it slow.
Safe. Stranger, I wouldn't want you to tear. Goodbye.
Well, I think they're both kind of threatening in their own way. Aelin, you can't see your battle mate, or you can see your battle mate coming. You're gonna be terrified of her running at you with a friggin' a weapon and a spell in hand. Aelin, you're not gonna see coming. That's the fear of the unknown. When's she gonna get you? Where is she gonna get you, and how much is she gonna get you?
Me? Well, my seniority dictates that I should be leading this procession, but my lame leg prevents me from taking my rightful place. I should bring up the rear. I will make it to Tartaryon's throne, even if I have to crawl.
While I would definitely agree with you, fear of the unknown is a powerful thing. It's a very powerful thing. No, if they were both in front of me, and I could see them both, yeah, I'd definitely be scared of Sylvanas more. Yeah, like I said, if they were both in front of me, yeah, I'd be more scared of him.
Dustin, it's you. So, you're done. A right group of snakes, eh? So, any insight into how I should present them so as not to tug their writhing tails? It's good that someone does. Go on. Let's line up these backstabbing serpents. Yes, yes. Of course. And then? All right. Next. Yes, yes. Excellent. That's a perfect order for these fools. Saves me the trouble of talking to them. Thank you. Goodbye.
I am very pleased to see you again. Mortals.
Can't really argue with that.
Mortals must stay together.
Damn quiet, damn fools. Ah, I'm sorry, friend, I didn't see you there. I'm afraid I'm a bit concerned. A few nights ago, I was the victim of an attempted robbery. Someone sought to steal a gem of mine from a chest I warded myself. That night, 3 initiates fled the chapter. Cassera, Aloran, and Bertrand. I suspect they were somehow involved. They could only have run into the She. Can you find them? Thank you. Find out what happened and I'll be grateful. Goodbye!
He sells gem shards, doesn't he?
How goes the search?
Yes, he does.
Goodbye!
Welcome to the Ysa chapter house of the Scholia Arcana. How may I be of assistance? We are an order of magic practitioners dedicated to the fostering of knowledge regarding all things mystical and arcane. While the heart of our power lies in Rathir, we keep an embassy here in Ysa to maintain strong relations with the Fae. Traditionally, our applicants undergo years of preparation, but we understand your circumstances are somewhat
What does he do
irregular.
daily?
Ever since you entered the city, we've been watching you. After all, an endorsement from Niralim is not quickly dismissed. If it is your wish to join our order, you must first complete the trial of initiation. It is a ritual that will better equip us to understand what place you might have among us. I will not lie. Some do not survive the ordeal. Of those who do, only a select few are chosen to become members of our order. Then first I shall present you with this. It is the story of the Order's founding and a good primer for all who wish to join our ranks. Now I shall summon the circle of mages necessary to perform the ritual. Savant Engar will lead the trial. Speak to him in the Delving Hall when you're ready to begin. Farewell.
Good evening.
Oh, time to go die by Ciara. No, yeah, that stuff. I thought you meant like he had other duties that nobody knew about. No, I remember that stuff. Except the theft of military property. I did not know about that. What the fuck is he getting up to?
Greetings. I have some ability with the art of sage crafting. Do you wish for some instruction?
Oh, yeah, that would technically be destructive. The military property. Okay, that is all 6 trainers in Ysa. I can get the one that's outside in Gundar? Is it Gundar? No, Looker Rain. And the one... Oh, that's gonna be a while before I get that one here.
Greetings. I will be the savant presiding over your trial of initiation. Traditionally, applicants have prepared for the challenges of this trial through years of study and training. But as Orgra mentioned, we realize you are unique. Do you have any questions before we begin? The magic of the ritual confronts the applicant with his or her own potential. Consequently, no two experiences are the same. How this potential manifests varies. Whatever takes place is for the applicant only. Tradition dictates it is never spoken of. And a final warning. While whatever shape the magic takes isn't real, not truly, what happens can have real consequences. Do not underestimate the danger. This is a fluid magic. The form it takes varies according to the power and nature of the ritual's focus. In this case, you. The goal is a simple one: survive. Like every Scholia Arcana member before you, to join our ranks, you must first confront the specter of your potential. And be aware that I am watching. Now, proceed into the center of the circle to begin. Good luck.
Time to die. And that is a wildly varying first encounter.
Not the most welcoming place, is it? Is that a pile of corpses? Fascinating. Don't pay any attention to my ramblings, Initiate. Those fair Gorta look like they're out for blood.
Running through it to the end.
You seem to possess quite the capacity for violence. Intriguing. By the Founders, what is that? A synergistic construct of all chemical elements resonant within a sage-crafted crystalline substructure. I do hope you survive the trial. We must discuss this further. The first phase of the trial is complete. Another cave. How interesting.
It's not a cave, fuckhead. It's the exit of a cave. But you bleed from me too, awful scum.
Something is terribly wrong. Ahead, I sense another's presence in the trial. Dissonance is growing. Cannot control.
I bet Sylvanas would be like, fuck you. No.
What is this place? I am the Dark Empyrean, and I will not be bound by you or those you serve. I could kill you now, but I have plans for those who watch from the shadows. Now be gone.
Yep, that's exactly what I thought was gonna happen. I hate that battle.
Such power. One moment we were linked, sustaining the magic of the trial, and then an arc of energy, the likes of which I have never seen, burst from you. 3 mages lay dead, and 2 have fled screaming. I know the trial is not meant to be shared, but what in Lyria's name happened?
I'll be right back.
A woman? Masked in shadow? I will need to consult my books. Perhaps later we can discuss the details. For now, we have dead to bury, and missing mages to find. As for the formalities, you have proven yourself worthy in the trial of initiation. In the name of the Scholia Arcana, I hereby confer unto you the title of Neophyte. Welcome to the Order. Come speak to me when you're ready to be of use.
Why am I not surprised that that is Sylvanas' answer?
I am sending you to the ruin of Aod, to the south. There, the element of fire thrives as though it has a life of its own. After your initiation trial, the magic in Aod shifted. I believe this magic is tied to you, Initiate. Confronting it might yield some answers. Followers of Rakor dwell within. They have quite the affinity for fire, as do other creatures found there. As for what may be causing the recent swelling in power emanating from the ruin, your guess is as good as mine. Good fortune.
Yeah. Wow, this book is taking forever to load.
Welcome.
Maybe he was, but still, that's a very Sylvanas thing to say. No tact. No tact whatsoever.
Hello, child.
Keep your weapon sheathed.
Hi there.
Good. You've come. I'm sorry to make you wait like this, but what I mean to discuss is very sensitive. It involves treachery. Despite the calm you see around you, the gardens of Ysa are on the brink of war, and the question is, which one will it be? There are plans being made to siege this city. The Varani are displeased with the Court of Summer's lack of support for their people, and they wish to overthrow Tartarian and force the remaining Fae to fight. We can prevent this, but we must act now. If saving your people isn't enough, we can pay you as a reward. The Varani cannot stomach Tartarian's neutrality. They believe that his Fae subjects could be convinced to march with us on the battlefield. I believe this as well, but I would never resort violence. The Varani wish to turn Ysa into a military camp. We cannot let that happen. It will ruin all our people have achieved here. Of course, it is the right thing to do. The leader of the plot is the Varani ambassador, Kierna Brenner. Every night, the ambassador strolls Memory Walk, alone. She carries a pair of daggers. Take them. Afterwards, dispose of them. Destroy them. Salvage them. I don't care. Return to me when it is done. The Varani communicate secretly using weapons. They engrave codes into the blades of daggers and swords, and that way, they can get them through a typical search. We believe this particular pair of daggers describes the defenses of Ysa, where it's strong and where it's weak. The Varani are plotting, and they will act. Goodbye.
Hello.
I don't know what to think.
Yeah, it would make sense that Ellen would find it awkward. It's not her kind of thing. Yep, that's what I thought. God damn it.
This is not your place.
I don't see that going down well. I really don't. That would basically spark a war within Ysa.
High King Tatarian is waiting for you. Please place the codex before him, and he will continue.
Conceived in chaos, birthed in stolen magic, torn from fate, child of two fathers, treacheries in treacheries, winter is broken. The puppet king upon his throne, drinking flattery and lies. The power that grows in him is not his his own. In the east it did begin, as it will end. From behind the veil she screams, madness and rage. Madness and rage. We realize this may be confusing for you. Fate, like the Fae, cannot be changed. But the Tuatha are Fae who have become something new. And you are a mortal who is free from Fate's weave. Gadflow claims that the Tuatha are the work of his new god. If the Tuatha are the creations of a god, what does that make you? The power of a god in the brash hands of a mortal. This is why Niralim fears what you might become. This age has seen much change. Change we once thought was impossible. We were wrong.
Yeah, no shit, you were wrong.
You are intertwined with the power in the East. There can be no doubt of that. Your energy reaches back to Alabastra. We do not know what will happen when you travel there, but we know that the power behind Gadflow is your ultimate goal. His god holds your answer and the fate of this world. I thank you, and perhaps you can help change our world's fate as well. I have seen those who were destined to be heroes, for whom great deeds came naturally. They come, they act, and they pass on as written. You do great things not because you must, but because you choose to. That is by far a far truer greatness. Admirable. But strength of will cannot see you through this alone. You may be unbound by fate, but you are not free from death. Speak with your allies. Only with their aid can you hope to overcome the forces that stand against you.
I couldn't make out half of what the king was saying, but it sounds like you've got your work cut out for you. Good thing you won't be facing it alone. In fact, I think I've got a lead on finding an old friend of ours. Old Fomorus Hughes, of course. If anybody can help, it's bound to be the gnome who brought you back to life. I've been asking around and I was able to make contact with his superior. He thinks he might be able to help find Hughes.
I kind of find it funny that he completely abandons fate when it comes to you, the Fateless one. So at the beginning of the game, he assumed Fomorus was dead, and now he's like, oh, he might be alive.
All gnome scholars have a Templar who sponsors their research, and apparently Hughes' sponsor, Templar Octien, is desperate to find him. Go southwest to the Hollowlands and Detir. Octien will be waiting there to discuss how you might reach Hughes.
Who would have thought you were so interesting? Death seems to have worked out very well for you. Agarth's looking for escape. Niralim's looking for a savior. And Tatarian is looking for a champion. And somehow, you're giving everyone what they want. I'm impressed. You're right. This won't be easy. The Tuatha have our forces under siege at Mel Senshir, and their power has only grown over the years. You'll need more help than just me and that old Fate Weaver. You'll need an army.
I don't know. I think Aelin could drink with the best of them.
A few years ago, one warrior could have slipped past unnoticed. But stealth is no longer an option. Not even for me. But there is hope. In the plains of Erethel, there waits a player who has been away from this game for far too long. It is time to contact General Telera. Meet me in the village of Emer, and I will tell you everything.
No, Aelin Shear.
Be on your way.
But I'm pretty sure your battle mage could as well. That's more than most. It's a lot more than most. A lot of people would call it quits after their first one. That does not surprise me. Not in the least.
I don't trust you.
Could see Agarth doing the same thing. Just keep going till he can't go no more.
Presenting the Master Mystic.
Ah, so she's a lightweight. Sounds like it'd be adorable to see. I could imagine Sylvanas teasing her about it.
Please obey the... Watch your back.
Yeah, I could definitely imagine Sylvanas teasing her. 100% could imagine that.
Presenting the Master Mystic.
You've got the seeds. Now we'll see if the Victor's Brew can stand up to a new challenger. I'll have a batch of Aska's draft ready before the week is out. Take this, friend. And like I promised, the merchants here will give you a discount. You've got a home here in the alley for as long as you like. Thanks for the business.
Hello there, pretty. Come, talk a spell. Need some chatter? I've got plenty to go around. And pretty. Bye now.
I wonder, is it possible to take her out while she's in here? Or are there too many people around?
Presenting the Master Mystic. Wise
Definitely too many people around. Damn. Knock her in the head lightly, huh? Hang on a sec, I gotta take care of something real quick. Okay, I'm back. It's gonna be a while before I can do that quest.
Presenting the Master Mystic. Wise daughter of Ysa. Need training? I'm taking it.
Didn't get squat from that, damn.
I've got what... It's nice to know you're sticking around for a while. Ysa residents tend to make themselves at home. The Tuatha were intensifying their attacks against... Sincere. Come back again.
Hey there. Here comes a fresh face. Take a look at what
Whoa,
I've got here.
that's a bad camera angle.
I know.
The House of Valor, known as the Jewel of Detir. Yeah, known as the place that's gonna kick my ass.
Hey? You've done well, Child of the Dust. Those below will never know what is really happening. But in the end, is this a part of the many seasons or the sudden tempest? Does hiding the rot not spoil the harvest, no? Take this. You're brave. Perhaps we will meet again. Farewell. How strange.
And I've been in Ysa for an hour and a half. Most of that's been loading screens. I don't think Sylvanas is gonna like Sylvana's partner, no matter what she chooses. She wants to marry a Fae. If not a Fae, he's just not gonna be happy. How does he think the world has wronged him? He literally has one of the most powerful powers in the frickin' universe. Really? Interrupting my attack? Tell mages are going to be my bane on this playthrough. Oh, I already figured that much. Yes, game, I'm aware there's a pile of rocks here. Stop. Damn controller was going crazy. Come on. That would be one hell of a way to find a partner in life. that's a good one for Universalist characters. Might have to hold on to that one. If only I was on a mage, that would be a great one for mages. Fuck this shit. I hate them. Sounds like Aelin and Sylvanas don't really get along very well. Then again, Sylvanas doesn't get along with anybody.
What happened? I hoped you would come. After all, I owe you so much. How can I repay you for what you've done? There was a time when kings begged me to read their fortunes. Shall I read yours? Interesting. It appears as though you have no future.
Yeah, that does tend to happen.
Does this mean your death is nigh? I've crafted what I need, and I'm done with this woman's body. Right now, she's trying to tell you to kill me. Perhaps you would like to oblige her? Now...
I'd rather much you, buddy. Another one that gives me a bonus to all my abilities. Yeah, he would do that. Really? Pretty sure Sylvanas would cause problems at the House of Ballads. I really think he would. It would not end well. God, I hate that glitch. Fuck it, it's just a healing potion, it's not worth it. I can see that going pretty horribly wrong. So Lana's trying to heal himself and screwing it up. Stop interrupting my attacks! That doesn't surprise me as much damage as somebody like him would take, being in the front lines. Yeah, him healing himself, it would take forever. Oh, that would be living hell for him, wouldn't it?
Oh, my work is never...
Honestly, I think it'd be the whole Fae having their claws in Sylvana that would be his problem. The money would be... it'd be on his mind, but not as much as that.
You've returned. Have you found them? Then you must tell me, please. Is that right? I always peg, but tell me, what happened next? Very well. But goodbye. Please, tell me what transpired between them. Then you must tell me, please. Yes, I suspected as much. Cassera has a strong will and thinks with much agility. I am not surprised to learn this is her doing. Very well. What happened next? Regrettable. It truly is. He was neither as strong as Aloran nor as smart as Cassera. I see how they might have turned on him. And so? What of the third? Yes. Aloran often trusted too much in his own skill, and did not properly understand his environment. The She would have made quick work of him. Those fools. All this bloodshed over a gem. And now, I cannot even bring myself to look at it. Better, I think, that you keep it. In addition, I will discount my services to you, should you ever be in need of them. Thank you again. Until next time!
Yeah, the House of Ballots would definitely be hell for Sylvanas. Definitely be hell. You might just go mad.
There you are. It was Nuala Ignis who stirred the magics of Aod. At least now we may restore the balance of the ruin before the rest of Dalentarth is engulfed in flames. What is this? You caught her crafting this, you say? Remarkable. Just utterly remarkable. That might explain her behavior. Breaching the seals of Aod should have been far beyond her capacity. Not to mention whatever this is, I have never seen the like. It is as if the element of fire were given physical form. You have done well. I have another assignment for you when you are ready. In the meantime, I shall be studying this sunstone. Adept Fell recently began investigating some disappearances in Melaglia. I haven't heard from her in some time. I want you to go to Melaglia in the plains of Erethel. A member of our order will meet you on your way there to give more information. Do not keep your contact waiting. And when you've sorted the business with Lerkara out, meet me at the Rathir chapter house.
It'll be a while before I get there, dude. Got a lot of ground to cover between here and Melaglir.
Pretty evening, isn't it?
Welcome. Let us never speak of this again. I don't know you. I don't like you. And I hope I never see you again. Take this gold and these supplies. Such items are hard to come by in wartime. This is where we part.
I know this is not going to be my house, but I need to offload some stuff in my chest. I'm running low on inventory space all the time because of it. I don't think Sylvana understands her brother. Talk to you later, Asriel. I was planning on cutting the stream here in a little bit anyway. Seems like now would be a good time. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there. Anybody's watching this, thanks for tuning in. Next week I'll be finishing or working on the House of Ballads, moving into Lorca Rain, potentially finishing the House of Ballads, I hope. I don't think I'm gonna get that far. and continuing the Travelers. Until then, later.